So I've been skeptical about third-party GoPro batteries because maybe that could be the root problem to all the complaints out there. However, I just got some sent to me from Telesin. Telesin, a company that's been sending out a lot of really good and high-quality products. So I thought, you know what, I'll give this a try and see if there's a difference. And actually, I'm recording this after I know, and it's kind of shocking.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Black, and I love to review cool gear that comes my way. If you're new here, don't be a stranger. Click that button right there. If you feel like it, you know, it's right next to that one. You can click that one as well, and that would make my day. So thank you in advance. Links to everything will be down in the description, plus some coupon codes so you can save money on your purchases, and a surprise link. So here are the Telesin batteries. They look really cool, actually. They feel quality made, and I really like the yellow color so you don't lose them easily in your couch cushions or at the bottom of your bag or in your car. It has a rounded edge right here, which I think is just a design choice. And they sent me 3 of them, so luckily I have this cool accessory from ZG Sign, one of the best GoPro battery chargers out there. So we're gonna compare this one to the GoPro stock battery and the Enduro. And I would love to shoot with 2 Hero 10s, but I recently gave one away, so shout out to Alaska Tactical for winning that one. But yeah, if you're new here, stay tuned to this channel because I give away stuff all the time. Now, looking at batteries in general, one of the biggest complaints is that GoPros overheat. And well, I mean, yeah, they do, but I think that a lot of times people are using their GoPros incorrectly. But I'm not here to lecture you on how to use your batteries, basically just trying to compare these. So here we go. We'll put the Telesin battery in and we're gonna hit record. That's 4K 60 frames per second. And I will fast forward through this so you don't have to wait. It's like watching paint dry. The battery at 20 minutes is at 55%. So we'll let the screen time out after 2 minutes and we'll check again at 30 minutes. And 30 minutes, it's at 18%, which is actually lower than I expected. And what we'll do at 30 minutes is we'll keep the screen on this time just to let it drain a little bit quicker. But here is where it gets really weird. It looks like the battery is draining really quickly. You got, 5%, 4%, 3%, 2%. But when it gets to 1%, it stays on 1% for over 5 minutes. And actually the battery never runs out. It just actually overheats at about 40 minutes and 28 seconds. So I wonder if that 1% would have lasted even longer. I don't understand the mathematics on that, but this is what happened. So now let's put the GoPro stock battery in. And also, I did this test the next day so that I can make sure the GoPro was cool to the touch and make sure it's not still hot from the first test. So with the same settings, all right, we'll go 20 minutes and you can see the battery is at 58%, which is better by 3% from the Telesin battery. At 30 minutes, it's at 36%, which is double what Telesin was at. But it didn't last much longer because it overheated at 32 minutes and 13 seconds. Now, I could have turned it back on and kept recording to keep it going, but I didn't want to risk ruining my GoPro and just making it overheat. And also, when you take the battery out, when it's overheated, it was like bubbling up a little bit. It almost looked like some battery juice was going to squirt out. It didn't, but it looked like it. But that's interesting that it overheated and there was still a lot of battery left. We'll put the Enduro in and 4K 60 and we'll hit record. So after 20 minutes, it's at a whopping 74% left, which is really good. So now we will let it get to that 30-minute mark and check again. Well, it actually never got there. So 28 minutes and 6 seconds in, and it overheated. And even at that time, the Enduro was at 62% battery life. So it's kind of hard overall to know how it did. And this was indoors. The temperature was the same overall. Obviously, I had the GoPro sitting flat, so there was no real way to let air vent a little bit. But comparing between all the batteries, the Telesin battery did the best. Really, I don't know why they overheated like that. Maybe that's just a failsafe so that the battery doesn't explode, and Telesin doesn't have that failsafe on there. But even when I used the Telesin battery for 40 minutes, it was hot, but it wasn't as hot as the GoPro batteries. So there we have it. I did the tests, and I feel comfortable saying that I recommend these Telesin batteries because they work. Now, the price is not much different, but as you saw, you get a little bit more out of it, I guess. And if you want to save a little bit more money on that, make sure you check out that coupon code that's down in the description and you can save on your batteries. But the goal of this channel is not to get you to go out and spend your money. It's basically to show you what's out there and how it works, test it out for you so that you don't have to, and you saw the results, and yeah, now you know. But that's it for today's product review. So much is happening on this channel, and do check out the memberships if you want to be part of that ever-growing list of members. We do live streams and chat and do behind-the-scenes stuff, and if you have any technical questions, I'm here to answer them. And if you have some creative channel going on, we like to share that and try to help your channel grow a little bit more. So check that out. Otherwise, lots to get to here, and I'll see you next time.